Okay, that only took forever to get this camera to focus. Alright, so this is my next video for Hallmark Keepsake Ornament series. This is the Seasons Treating series. It started in 2009 and it's still going on in 2013. The first in the series is for baking Christmas cookies. Let's see. This series is basically a lot of sweet holiday goodies. That's the whole point of the series. Usually they have trays or baking implements or something like that with them. I wasn't going to start this series in 2009, but we got a preview of what number 2 looked like in the series, so I just knew I had to have it. And I had to really search to find number 1. At the time when I was having trouble finding it, it was already selling for at least 3 times its box price, which was $10, $9.95. And I finally found a store that still had 3 of them for sale, plus the display. So I was excited. I bought it, and yeah, I'm very happy because now the poor thing, it sells for much higher. I think it's like $70 or something like that. It's somewhere around that. It's really expensive to back collect this. So if you want to back collect this series, this is the only really expensive one. I suggest getting the colorway from 2010. I have the colorway as well, and the colorway is fine. It's just different colors over this one. The colorway was free with the VIP bag. VIP bags are for the top 50 customers at Hallmark Gold Crown stores, and it's the top 50 spenders, I guess. You have to spend, what is it? Is it $50 to get the VIP bag? So I just save series pieces every year that I know I'm going to buy anyway for November to get the bag for free. Keep the ornament and give the other stuff away usually. But anyway, enough of that. You got the 2010 colorway in the bag, and that was so much cheaper if you want to seek it out. This is the cookie sheet with the cookies. I don't do a lot of baking Christmas cookies. The only time I remember doing it was when I was probably 5 or 6 with my mom and my brother. And I remember it was kind of fun, because all we did was cut out the cookies and decorate. My mom did all the hard work. This year I decided I was going to try to make some Christmas cookies. And I made them from scratch. I made everything from scratch except for sprinkles, of course. It wasn't that bad. It was very time consuming, and I bake, so I know how to bake, but I do not usually roll it out to a certain thickness, cut this, da-da-da. It worked out though. I did the Food Network website. I got a recipe for the cookies. The recipe was by Alton Brown, who I loved. I used to watch his show. I don't watch the Food Network anymore. Sorry, I just don't. I don't know if he's still on the air or not, but he's the guy for the Welch's commercials too. And it was good as a buttery tasting sugar cookie. It was not a sugar cookie, it's a buttery tasting Christmas cookie. And then I made the icing from a different website, and the icing turned out good, but that's nasty. Oh my goodness, making icing is disgusting. It's like, it starts out with confectioner sugar and milk. It's a lot of confectioner sugar and a little bit of milk, and it turns into this big ball of paste. It's really gross. Ugh. It was so disgusting. I mean, it turned out good once you add the corn syrup. Alright, that's enough of my baking. So, it's nice. I really like the tree ornament. Not ornament, shoot. I like the tree cookie. I mean, I think it's a bit overrated. I understand that people have have memories of baking Christmas cookies. And that's probably why it sold so well, and it was $10, so that's really cheap for a Hallmark ornament. But my goodness, the people who buy this for that high price, I don't get it. I don't know. I mean, I want to back collect stuff too. I'd love to have the first rocking horse. I'm missing number 1, number 2. Missing number 6 as well, and I can easily buy number 6. I'm just being stingy right now because I back collected 2 series this year. I back collected Christmas Windows And I back collected the unofficial Penguin series. I think I back collected another one. I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, that's why I haven't went out to get those. Oh, I finished back collecting nostalgic houses and shops. That's right. Except for the police cruiser, because once again, I'm stingy. I'm hoping to find number 1 and number 2 would be great too in a thrift store. That'd be awesome. But I don't get the high price for the ornament. No, that's not for me. I'd rather get it on sale, like for a seller who doesn't know what they have. That's better. Anyway, there's number 1. Number 2, the reason I started collecting, it's cupcakes, and I think they're adorable. I love the decorations, and they're so cool. Little icing bag. One of my favorites is probably the one that looks like an ornament ball. I love that one. They're really nice. And this little dude here was an inspiration for a Christmas cupcakes compliment, which you'll see coming up because I have Christmas cupcakes. I have the Christmas cupcake series. Number 2 is really cool. Different lighters. They're all chocolate cupcakes, by the way. But they're so pretty. Okay, number 3. I remember people on Yule Log didn't care for this one as much. I like it. It's the Gingerbread House with gingerbread people. Measuring spoons and sugar to decorate with. I've made a gingerbread house before from scratch because my brother was in a culinary program and my mom and I helped him make it. Oh my goodness. You guys have no idea. If you've never made a gingerbread house from scratch, try not to do it. It's really difficult. The actual making the gingerbread is not that bad. It is making sure the darn thing holds its shape, and you gotta cut it precisely if it doesn't, and get the pieces to fit together. And then you gotta make the icing a certain way, or it won't work. Oh, it was a nightmare. Anyway, that's number 3. It's on a cookie sheet, wire cookie rack. Oh yeah, very cute. I love gingerbread people. I love how they look. Don't want to make a gingerbread house ever again if possible. Number 4 is my least favorite. This is the snowman cake from last year. Ooh. I don't know. I think there were a lot of people who didn't like this as well. I ended up buying it. I got it for basically half price because I had a coupon. It was one of the few ornaments left that I hadn't bought at the time. I had a $5 off coupon. It just doesn't look like the rest of the series. Someone says because it looks so homemade compared to the others. The others look professionally decorated, and this one just looks a mess. I agree with people who said the eyeballs, the pink frosting. Oh, I don't like that. Someone said he looked like he was having a hangover. It's just weird, and it looks so strange. But I'm wondering if the artist, especially because it's got pink eyeballs, I think she's probably, the artist is Sharon Visker for this series, by the way. I think she's paying homage to a friend or family member who made a cake like this. That could be why, because that's such a strange color choice, you know. I guess it's supposed to be coconut, is what they said in the letter, I believe, or something like that. I remember reading that, but it doesn't look like coconut. It just looks like gloppy frosting where you glop, 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 to give a texture. If they had used glitter, and Hallmark loves some glitter, let me tell you, they love glitter. If they put a little bit of flaky glitter on there, it would look like coconut. I don't know. I mean, I got it for half price. I can't complain. $5 wasn't bad for him. And he completes the series so far for me, so that's good. But, yeah. My favorite of the series is this year's. This is the candy one, because my family makes candy for Christmas as gifts and party thingies, stuff like that. So I'm very used to making candy. I've been making candy since I was a little girl. I remember we make a type of fudge in the microwave, and I could do that recipe by heart. I know it. I can do it really easily. Even as a kid, I busted that out. It was really simple. This is a cool looking Santa tray. This is a very Sharon Visker looking Santa. If you know her work, that looks like how she tends to do Santa, so that's really cool. I like his little hands on his big round belly. And they should have made this tray a reality and sold it at the stores. I don't know why they didn't do that. They missed a good opportunity. It's the first piece that didn't have an implement on there, like something you would use to make the candy. Candy making is different than other types of things like baking. You follow a recipe with candy making as well, but especially if you're working with chocolate, you have to be very careful because it can burn, and if it burns, it's over. Chocolate is extremely temperamental to work with. Once you're used to it, it's not bad, but it's so temperamental. Okay, if you don't know what these are either, these are pecan divinities or pecan divinities. I've never had any of this, but it's a southern thing. I know for sure in the South we do that. It's ribbon candy, candy cane, peanut brittle. This is fudge with walnuts. Yeah, he's cool. I love the colors. It pops. It's a nice flat orbit. It's lightweight. These are $9.95 at your local Hallmark Gold Crown store. If you get lucky, you might find the limited quantity piece from this year. This is a yummy Yule log cake. It complements the series. I've heard of Yule log cakes. I've never had one. They look rich because they got that cream in the middle. But basically what the Yule log cake is a chocolate jelly roll type cake that you take a knife and you serrate it. Oh, they put glitter on this one. Hold up. So, yeah, they aren't opposed to using glitter in this series. I forgot this one had glitter. Anyway, you make it look like a log, you know. These little lines. You've got decorations, little toadstools, which I don't get why you'd want a cake that has mushrooms growing out of it. It just looks weird to me. I've never liked the idea behind the Yule log cake. But hey, whatever floats your boat. I like this one. It hangs kind of forward so you can see the detail. The thing I don't like though is the tray. I don't get this tray, this sheet or whatever it is, unless this is foil. Oh, I just now got it. This is supposed to be foil, isn't it? Oh, okay. Still weird, but all right. It's like aluminum foil. All right, foil-lined pan. Oh, I love figuring out stuff on the video. This was a limited quantity orbit for October debut, and I haven't seen it since debut. I don't know. I think for debut this year especially, they really limited the ornaments, at least in my area. I haven't seen any of the debut limited ornaments. Granted, I haven't looked that hard. I bought a couple, but yeah, I bought two, exactly, yep. Wow, that's foil. I'm still mind blown. Woo. Alright, so next year, 2014, we've seen a picture of it. The new season's treaties is cake pops. I've never had cake pops. It's a trendy dessert type thing right now, and I don't know how long it'll last. That's why I'm not thrilled about it. Trendy things like that don't have a lasting generational thing kind of bug me. I mean, I'll get it. It's cute. It's a historical piece kind of. Oh, the clocks are starting. Here we go. At least it's the end of the video so we don't have to hear all the rest of them. Alright, see you next time with my next installment, and happy